Express, and then it's just using a proprietary connector here, and you're supposed to install these puppies. So these are single DIMM.2 to dual M.2 adapters, and these are fancy ones now, so you can see the mounting hardware down here, that support still just two M.2 drives, but with like massive heat sinks on them. And they go ahead, they include a couple of those for you. So that's a nice touch. Thank you, you guys. Oh, wow, had a panic moment there. I thought for a second one of them was using a square ILM and one of them was using a narrow ILM, but they're both using narrow ILM. So on Intel server platforms, there's actually two different types of like cooler mount configurations that are available. I don't see an I/O shield in here. Is there no I/O shield? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it's integrated on the board. I swear I saw it. I swear I saw it before you said it. Please believe me. Do you believe me, Anthony? That's fine. I don't remember what I was talking about anymore. Dang it. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get this thing installed. So, come on down. Oh, right. Square versus narrow ILM. So you either have the square or there's a narrow version like this for everything's all full of dim slots and block through slots.
More trash for the incinerator! Look out below! It's playtime!
This has to go up through the cooler. Okay. Thinking. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really wish I'd paid it. So I've never actually used these. You don't technically have to. Wow, should I just not? I've never used these when I've done LGA 3647 installs before because none of the engineering sample boards that I got had them included, and the CPUs didn't come with them, at least at that time anyway. So I always just plunked the CPU into the socket and then installed my cooler on top, and I guess that's going to be the approach we're taking because I can't figure out how to put it on right now. Should I just chuck it on there after the fact? Sure. Why not? There, now it's on. Heck yeah. Actual...
Sick 'em, boy! Look out below!
Sure. Yeah, why not? Now, obviously, it's not going to hold it in very well. Very well. What? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our
playtime.
So this is one of EK's Phoenix kits, which I haven't actually personally installed before, but it would be that like I said, this is ending up being a much longer stream than I thought, but hopefully you guys are into it. How many people are watching right now, Anthony? Okay, so apparently people do care about this. People care that I didn't clean off the thermal compound. So I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. For the best possible results, you should definitely do that. But we're talking like a degree, honestly. I have actually tested it. I never did a video about it called Can You Reuse Thermal Compound? Because I didn't want to deal with all the complaints about it, because even if the results were what they were, people were still going to hate it. But actually, no, I do not intend to bother replacing the thermal compound. It will spread out again when I put this new block on it. I'm very, very sorry. If it overheats, you guys get to tell me that you told me so. Okay? Deal? Okay, deal. All right, let's throw our hardware in here. Oh boy, I get to assemble my own mounting hardware for the CPU block. That should be fine. So once again, we are looking at a very beefy radiator, but this one's a little bit different. So in order to avoid patent disputes with folks like Asetek, EK has gone and integrated the pump over here. I believe that's the pump, either that or that, it doesn't really matter. And then you can see they've gone with a slightly different approach to the radiator. This is still copper, but it's using, still dense, but just these configuration. Please remove before use. Let's do that before we forget. Hey, once I have done that in my entire career, both just as a PC tech and as a YouTuber, the worst part is that I had given Alice a really hard time about it, like a month prior, and then I went.
It's playtime!
Do we
You're
have
not
any
even
paper
worth
towel handy
recycling.
by any chance? There's usually some on set, is there not? Wow, they did a really good job of cleaning up on Monday. Do you mind, Anthony? Do you mind, Anthony, grabbing something? No, I've got thermal paste there. I'll just use the included stuff, doesn't really matter. All right, in the meantime, I can go ahead and I can mount this radiator. So I'm gonna need different screws, because you can see they've got it configured for exhaust out the front of the case. Actually, that's the same way the other one was configured, but it's the fans on the case side instead of the rad on the case side, and they use different types of screws. So I'm gonna just kind of
Sick 'em, boy!
whatever you use. Ooh, you might want to come around this side. Anthony! Oh, you're back. Good, excellent. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They did include some fan screws. So this looks like it's like an Intel care package as opposed to something that just arrived out of the box. So we've got exactly just the fan screws that I need. Sir?
More trash for the incinerator!
No problem, we got this. All right.
I know! Should have walked you earlier!
I'm not going to put all 12 in. I'm sorry, you guys. I will put in 6.
Look out below! It's playtime!
Front panel. Here. Squish them in. That is really I mean, I would expect that everything about this is going to be sort
You're
of
not even worth
not for
recycling!
the average builder, like not for the novice. And I do kind of understand the rationale behind making this pretty much a system integrator's only part. With that said, I mean, you know, it's nice to be given the choice as a consumer as well. Do you want to check, Anthony? Has this processor showed up on like Newegg or Amazon yet? I'm just kind of curious. Oh man. So these gaps are a little bit, some of them anyway. No, the tolerances are not very good on this case, I think. Either that or it was stretched before. So the gaps on this side are a little bit wider than these ones, and the heads of these screws are really small for a fan screw. So it's actually slipping through on the right-hand side there, but it's not going to impede us, I don't think. Newegg for $3,000, hey? Not available? Okay. So there you go. It's anywhere from $1,800 to $3,000. I sincerely doubt you'll get it for $1,800. Oh, the Dominus. The motherboard? The motherboard is $2,000?
5, 4.
What? Wow, that's a new one. I mean, even like the old SR2 and like Skull Trail boards and stuff were only in like sort of $600 if I recall correctly, like 6, 7, 8. Wow, that's a That's a new
earlier.
high mark, I think. At least that I'm aware of. All right. So that's in there well enough.
Look out
Whew.
below. It's playtime.
I am a little concerned about just sort of like generally breaking this so that I can turn a little bit here. Because I'm trying to go fast to be respectful of your guys' time. And also to do it somewhat properly so you guys can feel it. We will clean the thermal compound and backs down on it.
I know. Should have walked you earlier.
I always do a dry pass first. Actually, move that way.
Look out below. It's playtime.
Who's asking? Riley wants to know how much longer. Oh, yes. Wow.
Earlier.
How about that there, Riley?
Look out below.
Okay.
It's
That's good.
playtime.
Let's go ahead and install this motherboard then, I guess. And hope that the CPU doesn't fall out of the socket while we do that. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Breaking another interface. That was really not really right.
I know. Should have walked you earlier.
Might have made my life a little bit more difficult. Wouldn't be the first time. So, let's go ahead. Let's get up!
Look
Lay
out
the case down.
below. It's playtime.
Must be Friday. I need to lie down. So I'm sorry, David, but you're not going to be able to see this very well, I guess, unless you have an angle hole? An apple box? You need an apple box?
Earlier.
I will apple box you. Ready? Here we go.
More trash for the incinerators. It's
All right.
playtime.
There's some movie magic for you guys at home. It's not close enough? Oh, dang it.
You're not even
All right, well,
worth recycling.
You got this. Thank you, sir. There was really nothing I could do to help you. Okay. So, I actually, oh wow. This board is a little different. Just gonna go ahead and see if we can clear this space that we need. So instead of being so long like the other one with the 10 slot configuration, ASUS starts their PCI Express slots right here. It's only the standard ATX length. So what that means is that these fans are in the way of our cooler right now. Oh boy. Is that what's interfering? It does kind of seem like it, but so it seems like there's a bunch of in between the headers here. Something is stopping me. No! It's this. Interesting. So if I could. Okay. Huh. Alright. Maybe it's that these are pulled out too far right now? Because yeah, it's not the fans. It's these capacitors that are built into these cables. Huh. Yeah, this is not amazing, what's happening right now. This is what we get. This is what we get! I'm sure over at Intel, they're just like, Linus, this is why we say a completed system. This is literally exactly the reason that we did that. You knew that. You knew. But we dared to be different. Oh my goodness, I just can't even get at it at all. You know what, we're close though. Oh man, just that, oh, those cables. I don't think we can do it. I think I have to liberate the cables first, and then I'm just gonna have to figure out how the crap to get them over there. Oh boy. Oh, that's going to be interesting. This thing is so big. It's just unwieldy. Okay. And there. What's under it? Okay, USB 3. Come on, baby. Just get in there. You got it. You can do it. Oh.
5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2,
After all that,
1.
of course, because the boards are different sizes, not all of the mounting holes line up, so there's nothing to plug into here. Yeah, it's very funny, Anthony, very funny. So I have to take it back out. All the things you guys don't normally see in the video, right? This is the beauty. This is the beauty of doing it live. All right. So let's have a look, shall we? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top. You know what? 2 is enough. We've got 2 more right here and here. Those ones do appear to line up, but that right there, that was going to be a big old problem for us. So we had an extra that was probably actually scratching on the back of this back plate here. That was going to be a real big problem. Well, I mean, it's got a back plate, so maybe not as big of a problem. So it would have flexed the board a little bit, and we would have been okay. But if you don't have a back plate on the back of your motherboard, then what you can do in a situation like that is you can end up actually scratching the back of your board, breaking traces, and effectively destroying it. Guys, don't let me forget about this. This guy. Yep, that's the one nicely. Then we've got this guy, which does look like it would be fine. That's just my
Look out below! It's playtime!
Oh wow, it's worse than that. Oh, please just go on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Then we also need this one. Pop one in there. That's the one we took out. This guy is not doing anything, so I'm going to move it up. Sorry, you guys can't see it right now.
You monsters! It'll take me weeks to rebuild him!
It's over here. Oh. It's a really awkward angle to work at. But don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for David. He's working harder than I am right now by a long shot. All right, here we go. For those of you who don't know, David is the camera guy. I'll show you right now. Anthony is working the least hard out of all of us. He just has to like fetch stuff occasionally. And drink Pepsi. Diet Pepsi, I'm sure. See, I know who's drinking this. He's very particular. Okay, so the board's in, and everything that I was expecting to have a standoff in it does. So we're gonna call that good enough. And we're gonna go ahead and screw it. Let's try not to drop any of these screws. Oh, I've already got one loaded up here. Oh wow, this board supports everything. It's even got a, oh wait, I thought that said Thunderbolt
levels of
Does it have a Thunderbolt
detected.
header?
Warning.
Attention, citizens!
Yep, it does.
Please remain in your domiciles.
Thunderbolt got all
Guards are
the
currently
things.
en route to
2
quell
U.2s
the
on this puppy.
disturbance.
I've got 8 SATA slots. Got those ridiculous 4 M.2s. What's interesting though is that even with the size of this thing, it doesn't have a single M.2 in like a standard configuration. It's lying flat on the board. I have to use those M.2s. Now, what's also interesting is that here to be short.
You dismantled a few of my lesser inventions.
So 2 across the top.
Let us
2 down the
see
middle,
how you fare against something more advanced.
1 more here, 4 across the middle. Check from the back.
You possess a modicum of skill. It will prove insufficient against my newest prototype.
Why do I have an extra screw? Oh! Ha! Ha ha! Ah, the screws for the graphics card. Okay. Carry on then, shall we? Did the chat figure it out, Anthony? Cringing when I picked up the case. Oh, right, the CPU's not in yet. Okay, well, you could have told me that. Thanks, Anthony. I know you've always got my back. Stabbing me in the face. Oh.
Sparklocks! The invaders have made it past
The
the
CPU
outer
wasn't what, sorry?
defenses. I want their stench removed from my city.
I have
Oh, yeah,
activated
no, he
all
just told me.
civic defenses,
I
my
forgot.
king. Rest assured, these
Okay, this is the
organisms will
worst
be
peel of all time.
expunged from our metropolis.
Came off in 3 pieces. Terrible. Terrible. No one buy this board. $1,800, worst peel ever.
Do not
Just
allow
kidding.
these bots to detect you.
Who cares about this board?
Remaining within
Okay,
the steam will
so
shield
now
you from their sensors.
we've got new problems. I have basically no way to access the 8-pin connectors over there. But first, we're gonna deal with this once and for all. We've got to assemble the mounting for the block. Just gonna have to figure out exactly how to do that.
Warning, excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning,
Wow, you know when your cooler
Warning,
comes with not
excessive
one,
levels
not two,
of
not
flesh
3,
detected.
but 4
Warning.
Allen wrenches, you're in for a super duper good
warning,
time.
excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning, warning, excessive levels of warning, excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning,
Wow, instructions.
warning, excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning,
I really... All right. Well, you saw it, folks.
warning,
This was
excessive
it.
levels
This was
of
the point.
flesh
So
detected.
this stream went
Warning,
completely off the rails. Hopefully we have all of those thumb screws, and hopefully these are the these are the instructions for the Asetek cooler. I really, really, really need that. I need that to not be gone.
warning, excessive levels
Does
of
not have-
flesh detected. Warning.
Nope. Okay. Well, it's not
Warning.
clear exactly how this
Excessive
goes
levels
together,
of
but
flesh detected.
I like to
warning.
think of myself as reasonably clever, so I'm
Warning.
sure I will figure it
Excessive
out.
level. Warning.
Basically,
excessive levels of
we've got
flesh
4
detected. Warning.
Basically, we've got 4 of these, and they need to go through these holes and hold this to that. Sure, I'd love to know where the instructions are. Stuck inside the packing of the box.
Warning. Excessive levels of flesh detected.
I don't see them.
Warning.
I don't think that, are they referring to this?
Warning.
That's just a protector
Excessive
for
levels
the,
of flesh detected.
oh!
Warning.
Thank you, chat. Ah! Beautiful. Okay. How are we doing here? Oh boy. These might just be the standard instructions for the standard kit that doesn't go on LGA 3647. Yeah, I think this is just like how to fill your loop. Holy crap, this isn't filled. Of course not. Oh boy. Oh boy. And no, there are no instructions for LGA 3647. Stop! Stop! Just go there.
Excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning.
All right.
Warning. Excessive levels of
There are a few
flesh
things I know.
detected.
One,
Warning.
that the threading is slightly different between the corner screw standoffs and the ones down the sides. So I just need to figure out which ones of these are which, and then I can't go wrong. Are they different? They're not different. You know what? We're gonna YOLO it. We're gonna put with thermal compound. Here we go. Oh wow, there's nothing on this IHS at all, not even Intel Confidential. That's really unusual. Yeah, hopefully these are really good CPUs and require a lot of heat. So we're just gonna put that on there, like that. And we are just going to screw these on. Because that's all we really have to do. Here's an on screw. Yeah, I'm doing this on the I stream because it's fun, but this is just stressful. This must be just as stressful for you guys to watch as it is for me to do too, so I don't know if anyone's having a good time right now. Here you go, Brandon. 17,000 people. 17,000 people can be wrong. I've actually seen much larger numbers of people be wrong in the past. Talk quieter? Are you guys shooting on the TechLink set? Oh, okay. So we're just going to be shooting two things simultaneously. See, when you said you'd figure it out, I kind of assumed you'd figure out something different, like shooting over in the lounge or something. But that's okay. We're doing TechLink right over there on the other side of that wall, and we're doing this live stream right here on this side of this wall. Yeah. That'll be tonight's episode. So I've put in the two screws on the corners, and now I'm putting in the ones on the side. So the first two are just to keep the block kind of on the socket, and these two actually wrench the CPU down into the pins, into the LGA. Actually, is technically the LGA the thing on the bottom of the CPU?
You could use a trim.
I think we're going into the LGA.
Beware.
Consider this your burn notice.
That's on me. It's on me, not on you. The good news is that as far as I can tell, this is working.
You could use a trim.
It's working and it's what we expected. Oh, right. What we don't know is if this is actually full of water. So do they ship this empty or filled?
My roses are of the highest caliber. Looks like you could use a trim. If you can't handle the heat, stay out of my garden.
Do you happen to know if the Phoenix comes pre-filled and if you like drain it then expand it, Anthony? Let's find out. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Okay, here we go. All-in-one expandable, blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, blah. Oh. Right. So I think it is supposed to come pre-filled, but it's also supposed to come with quick disconnects. This is just a completely different product manual. So removing the expansion balloon. Yeah, ours doesn't have an expansion balloon. I have no idea if it's full. Yeah, sort of. I mean, it's a Phoenix in the sense that it's got the same radiator and pump combo as the Phoenix, but it's a different block. It doesn't come with the GPU expansion module. Like, it's only sorta a Phoenix. I mean, it doesn't really. Yeah, so why do they
5,
have these?
4, 3,
If not to fill it or
2,
something.
1.
And see, they've got these extra
Welcome to my
stoppers.
garden, trespassers! I'll just take a little off the top. Meet your bloom.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Beware.
Worst case scenario, we start pumping air and we destroy the pump. Okay, that is a worst case scenario. And then we have to install the Asetek fluid back on. But that's okay. I think these people are enjoying the process, hopefully.
I'll just take a little off the top.
Okay, so let's go ahead and plug our 24-pin power in. That we can access. Ooh, this is the primary. Boom. Then we can loosen up our, this, it's USB 3. Okay, so actually that we can do as well.
Roses are about
Getting all the easy stuff out of the way right now. Oh, just go easy.
If you can't handle the
Goes
heat,
right
stay out of my garden.
And loosen our E.2. Liberate that a bit. Nope, not. That's fine. Now I can tip it up, right?
Looks like you could
Cool.
use a trim.
Yes, we can liberate this a bit, but we need to find it. Oh, I found my other knife. Hey. I could really use this. That would be a lot.
I'll just take a little off.
Beware.
Consider this your burn notice.
There we go. Go. Go.
I'll just
Do as I say, not as I do. I'm saying don't. Alright. Down it goes. Go ahead and plug in our U.2. Boom.
meet your bloom.
We are making real progress now. Here's our front panel audio. Oh, that's USB. That doesn't happen to line up.
Beware.
On this board, but that's fine. We don't
If you
need to
can't
do it.
handle the heat, stay out like you could use a trim.
So we use a different pinout. So we're just going to take this tape.
You make
this will
good
help you
grease.
charge it up, make it easy to install. And I'm going to remove it. And we're going to go ahead and plug our power switch in right about, you know, gorgeous. For an audio, you know what? What the heck? Let's do it. You only live time. All right. Now we need to solve a real problem. Here at the back are two 8-pin connectors. Obviously, there is no way whatsoever to get those through the back of this. It is completely closed up with this board. They're also cable managed in. Yes, Anthony, I take it back. I would like clippers. I can't keep doing that. I will cut myself eventually. Yeah, for the views. No, I would rather not cut myself. Okay, you know what we also need? Some 8-pin extensions. Yes, that's our solution. Cable mod to the rescue. So, David, how much can you follow me? This is your umbilical cord. That's it. That's all. Okay. Well, maybe you can put yourself over here, and then I'll wave to you from over where the cable stuff is. I think you can take the power with you, actually. You know what? You stay. No? Okay. Okay, so I'm going over there. I'm going over to cable land. You see me? I'm going to cable land. I need some 8-pin extensions. Oh, I could have sent Anthony, actually. That might have been smart. Well, you know what? I'm going to grab the box that I think contains 8-pin extensions, and then if it doesn't, then you can bail us out, Anthony. Nope. This is so ridiculous.
My
Can you get through here,
misguided
David?
son returns. I'm impressed you made it this far.
You are no longer my father. Just
Like
a
a boss. Do you need help?
malfunctioning machine that
Can I
must
give
be
you a
shut
hand getting
down.
up?
Poor child. If only you could accept the truth.
Okay.
The curse of
The
flesh
good news
has
is
run
this is
rampant
exactly what
across
we needed.
Azeroth, and I will replace it with mechanical purity.
Wait. No, this is not exactly what we needed. These are just modular cables. I thought they were you know what? I'm taking this project to the floor. There's not enough space up there. Okay, Anthony, my hopes are fading. Oh. One. It's a little bit extensions. You could try one of the other games of cable mod stuff, or you could try. I don't. Yeah, no. We won't have time to wait for an order. You could try the specialty PC power bin as well. Wait, I have two, Anthony. Yes. See, the thing that I don't know is whether this SUS board also allows you to just plug in two connectors, like the gigabyte one. And what I also don't know is where they would go. So we are going to have to either consult the manual or trial and error this sucker. First though, we need to remove these because we are clearly not cable managing them up the back anymore. There we go. Then we are just going to run them in the messiest way possible. Right up over top of this thing. A little better. I'm going to go up right here. You see it? Can you see me? Yeah? Okay. Not what I intended to do. All of this. I just thought, you know what, simple motherboard stuff. They'll be the same size and shape. Anyone who's been sort of following this platform a little more careful with it, laughing at me. whole time. I don't know if Intel. Wait. This one PC. This one's PCI Express. Anthony, you might need to. No, wait. How the heck am I even going to plug these in anyway? I forgot about the real challenge. The real challenge is that these fans are in the way. I can't even access the sockets anyway. Okay, so this one is going to go over there somehow, we hope. Oh, could I do it? Wait. Oh, which one? I think I can. I think I can plug it in. Motherboard box. Motherboard box. Where'd it go? Here. Wait, did it come with a manual? Yes, it did. It did. Okay. Whew. Come on. Just open. Just open. Without the weight of the board in there, it doesn't fall open anymore. Okay, the manual was in here. Home stretch now. Home stretch, baby. We got this. If I can plug this thing in, I will be so happy. Sorry about that. All right, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Installation tools and components, yeah. Like your case is gonna look like that.
5, 4, 3.
Say to
2,
optical disk drive, optional.
1.
You bet it is.
Witness perfection.
All right. Here are the names. ATX power connector.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
A12, B12. What's this label? Please tell me which one's which.
You cannot elude my
Just have it
targeting
laid out.
system.
This is the one you need. This is the one you don't need.
Activating thrusters.
Come on. Hit me with that useful information. Here we go. Okay, so there's A1. There's A1 to A3.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
Left to right out that way. And then there's B1 to B3, which go right to left out that way. So,
You cannot elude my targeting
this
system.
motherboard supports up to 3 so
Activating thrusters.
So here's what we're going to try. We're going to try A1 and B1 and see if that's
You cannot elude my targeting system. You cannot elude my targeting system.
I already took this pleasure out earlier.
Activating thrusters.
I'm sorry, Riley.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
Okay, so one's in. Just be long enough to make it extension.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
Both hold them together and plug it in.
Activating thrusters.
Oh, hey Riley, are you done? Did you just ASMR the whole episode? Nice.
You think you have defeated me? Fool! All you have done is dismantle a piece of furniture. You wish to test my true ordnance? Happily
I'll be
obliged.
able to plug in the second 8-pin power connector here. Oh, Anthony, did you ever go get a 1080 Ti?
Cannon
Beware.
fully charged.
Beware.
Oh, it's fine to turn that off.
Beware.
I'm done with that bench. Yeah, if you don't mind, we're pretty close to graphics card install now. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it. It's close. Just bend.
Magnetic grapple engaged.
Run away, little
Has to.
girl. Run away.
I'm sorry. Is it? Oh, good. 'Cause I can't stop and think about what I'm doing.
Weapons.
I'm just trying to build the computer. The computer I
Beware.
should have never taken apart.
Beware.
You know what's hilarious? Is I'm planning another
Thank
live
you
stream
for helping
where I
to
put another thing
calibrate
that I should
my
never have taken
weapon.
apart back together. I'm gonna put that red camera back together, and I'm gonna do it live. That's the plan. I'm gonna try anyway. I mean, I think people kind of get a kick out of watching me struggle anyway, so if nothing else, the people will be entertained. Are you not entertained? I can't get in there. Can you see how tight this is? Too tight to fit a camera in to see what I'm doing, that's for sure. Just go! Okay, let's try one at a time. Because I can't get my fingers in there, so I just have to maneuver it using the cable. Got one. Halfway in. If anyone from EVGA is watching, that is why you need the 2 halves of your 8-pin. If you're gonna have a 4+4, that's why you need them to lock together. Sometimes you're building under suboptimal circumstances. And this is nothing if not suboptimal, everything that's going on right now. Whew. Oh, thank you, sir. That's beautiful. Ooh, still warm. All right. Let's just throw that back on there, I guess. We're making real progress now, my friends. I really, you know what? I don't want to ruin this pump, Anthony. Can you check Intel's email and see if they said if that thing is pre-filled or not? Thank you. It would be tremendous to know before I turn it on, because we're actually getting dangerously close to that. All right, screwdriver. Let's go ahead and install our graphics card in the top slot here. And we will also need this cover. Fantastic. So that's interesting. We also ended up with somehow, we're 1 screw
5,
short instead
4,
of 1 screw extra
3,
now. So I only
2,
have 1 screw to put in
1.
the graphics card.
Witness perfection.
I don't know what the bigger concern is. Screws left over or not enough?
You cannot
Beware.
elude my targeting system.
Let me know in the chat what's worse. The peel tab fell off. Hey, Asus, you guys gotta step up your peel game here. This is the worst motherboard peeling experience I've had in quite some
Elude
time.
my targeting system.
So that's in. It's like barely
Activating thrusters.
Also, I think we're gonna need PCI Express power connectors that used to be plugged into that gigabyte port.
You cannot
Beware.
elude my targeting system.
2 8-pins, and a single 6-pin.
You cannot
Beware.
elude my targeting system.
Okay.
Activating thrusters.
Now, this is yet another thing that can go wrong today, because this RAM is validated for the system.
Cannot elude my
And that
targeting
is a big
system.
factor these days because, the integrated memory controllers. But you can still get weird compatibility issues from board to board.
You cannot
Beware.
elude my
Samsung
targeting
8
system.
gig, 2656. So 8 gigs times 6 would be what?
Activating thrusters.
Ooh, crap. Very good. So this is running 8K video playback acceleration, like GPU.
You cannot
Beware.
elude my targeting system.
That's going to be a video player pretty soon. Well, actually, that's funny. I might not do that soon. That'll give you guys some idea what our video looks like. As I thought that, like PRs.
You cannot
Beware.
elude my targeting system.
They say nothing?
Activating thruster.
Optional for people who want to overcome. Just kidding.
You cannot elude my targeting
Happy
system.
enough if this whole thing boots at all. And if it doesn't post, I really don't think I can stick around long enough to cover through the whole thing because I have to catch a plane later today. I'm going to a wedding. So,
Cannot
Beware.
elude my targeting
good luck,
system.
everybody. Here we go.
Activating
That's it. It's done.
thruster.
I will try a couple things. So I will at least try more 8-pin connectors to see if that's something.
Fools! All you have done is dismantle a piece of furniture. You wish to test my true ordnance? I will happily oblige.
I need a power cable. Yes, here it is. And that is one. Oh, I can like hear it.
Cannon
Beware.
fully charged.
Sounds like knuckles cracking.
Beware.
Power cable. Here it is.
Beware.
Oh, that's fine. Portable nuclear generator.
Total
Just kidding.
protonic
It should be fine.
magnetic
I'm running a stock speed with a single graphics card.
engage.
But this thing could be loaded up to draw more power than you could provide with a single outlet. I am pretty sure. I need power for my monitor. And then I will also need some kind of display cable. Ah, here we go.
All power to
Beware.
Already?
weapons.
Oh man, I am pretty nervous, you guys.
Thank you for helping to
see if we get
calibrate
lights.
my weapon.
Do we have any indicator lights whatsoever on the board? We do. And they're RGB. All right. Moment of truth time. Yeah, there's like a display on here. Full color display. This thing's ridiculous. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. Stop. Actually, let's find out if it posts first, but this thing's gonna overheat. There's no power plugged into the pump. I need... this. Let's still find out if it posts. Have enough time. Oh, that actually might not be a terrible sign. Turned off. Yep. CPU. Blah, blah, blah. It's got to be for a while here. Back to CPU. That might not be a great sign. VGA. Hey! There it is. Okay, close. Let's turn it off quick. Okay, now we need to figure out where this goes. So, excuse me, pardon my my foul language. Because I didn't see anything on the top of the radiator unit that looked like a plug. I mean, the good news is, hey, I only put in 6 of the screws. That's what I call planning ahead. It's not about truth, it's about branding, you know? Planning ahead. Oh, can I just rip this off because they go through? No, these two are stuck pretty good. So show me power cords. So one of these looks like an RPM sense and one of them looks like power. There you go. Where do you go? My plugins. Oh! Ha! I didn't even notice this. Check that out. Neat. So there's power, and then here's tachometer. Cool, so all the fans are actually powered off this single thing too. That's pretty elegant. Good job, EK. That's smart use of the space that otherwise just would have been pointless and tank space.
5,
Actually, I
4,
guess we can just leave
3,
this like this because
2, 1.
you only do live once. And also,
Perfection!
because that way if we have to fill this loop, we will always have access to it. Oh yeah, I could also just check if it's filled. Good thinking, Anthony. Yeah, we can just check if it's filled.
You cannot elude my targeting systems. Activating thruster!
Okay. Almost there, David. Almost there.
You cannot elude my targeting systems.
You know what?
You cannot elude my targeting systems. Activating thruster!
My weak justification for this fan hanging here is that we need some cooling for the memory.
You cannot elude my targeting systems.
There was an old product called the Antec Spot Cooler that was basically this. It screwed into like a motherboard standoff, and it had this like kind of articulating arm that you could use to just kind of position it wherever. Now hold on just a minute here. 49 gigs of RAM. That doesn't seem right. Wait, yes it does. 48. Okay, cool. Detected devices, U.2, Intel 480 gig update, blah 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 blah. CPU fan speed error, that's fine. We learned. Oh, can I get a keyboard and mouse? By any chance? No, I said, can I get one? Still no? No? Okay. Please? Thank you, Anthony. So this is fantastic. Everything actually somehow miraculously appears to be working. And this is why I never learned.
Test my true ordnance? I will happily oblige.
Okay. So all we need is a keyboard and mouse. Oh, and plug in networking there as well. I wonder if this thing has 10 gig networking.
Beware.
Because you never know. When you get into high-end products,
Beware.
either they include everything you could ever want or need, or they include nothing because they assume you have enough money to buy whatever else it is you possibly want. So either way.
Magnetic
I guess I could look at the box.
engaged.
That would answer.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
And well, that stuff's gonna fall out, so I'll do it like this. LAN. Launch at 10 gig LAN. Yep. So you have something that works before you install drivers.
Beware.
You got your Wi-Fi.
Beware.
Thank you for helping to calibrate my weapon.
Interesting. So this is an EPB board. Wow. So ASUS managed to make their board a standard size. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I actually didn't look that closely at it as I was going, but this is a standard size board. It's SSI EEB. I mean, it doesn't fit in a lot of things, but that's better than proprietary. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you'll be needing to get a new case. Cool. F1 to run setup. Isn't that beautiful? So let's find out how they had it set. So multi-core enhancement was set to auto, so I guess that might be on, would be my guess. Oh wait. No, wait, right, Intel didn't set this up. This is a new board. Okay, so this doesn't really tell us anything. This just tells us ASUS's defaults. Well, screw it, let's just do it then. Boom. Now, usually, it's not a problem to swap from one board with the same chipset to another board with the same chipset. Now, your Windows license might freak out a little bit, But where you really run into trouble is swapping between
Lord Admiral's
dissimilar
favourite
architectures.
friend.
So if you have,
Look at all
okay, that's potentially not good. Oh, you know what's really funny is that's the same error we got earlier. So 3 more cycles of this and it might work, David. Yeah, it's the bug code NDIS driver. So where you really run into trouble is switching between dissimilar architectures, like trying to go from this down to, you know, an Intel Sandy Bridge or something, or going from AMD to Intel or vice versa, that sort of thing. You can even run into trouble too, though, just like swapping out sort of too many things at once, like your graphics card and your network card and, you know, something else. But I don't know. I actually have a fair bit of faith that this is going to work out. Cut myself. That's how you can tell it's a good build. A little bit of sweat, blood, and tears. You can't get there without the blood. Oh, I think I'm supposed to file a safety report for that. What's it called again? Incident? Yeah, I don't remember. If you get cut it. Yeah, I did a little bit. Although I think it might not have been cutting myself so much as just my hands are really dry because the air's so dry and it kind of split. So hard to say. What I do know is that I am staring at a Windows desktop. How's the screen brightness for you, David? I can go a little brighter. I can go a lot brighter. How's that? Is that bright? More? You want more? I got more for you. Give us more. Is that good? Cool. So why don't we start with a good old-fashioned Cinebench run? Wow. That's pretty fast. What kind of clock speed are we running at here? So all core clock of, yeah, it finished too fast and I didn't get a chance. One moment, please. Let's try that again. I love how Intel tuned some little funny things about this install, like how big Task Manager is out of the box, so you can see all the threads and like see how they're correctly aligned here. So we're at 2.8 gigahertz, all cores there. But it was kind of jumping around a little bit. Let's try that one more time. 4,000 Cinebench score. Love it. Is it supposed to be 3.3? Is it 2.8? Oh no, I think 3.8 is max boost. I'm not sure. Oh, this is an AVX workload. Okay, so we do already know that AVX workloads are going to result in lower clock speeds because they are a bit more punishing. So, hey, where do you keep all the Blender benchmark stuff? Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. Are we not... Oh, that's okay. The Aquantia drivers aren't preloaded because this is a different board. I just need to switch NIC ports. It's fine. Oh, what does our ASUS contact have to say? What? Oh yeah, tell him it's good. I got it. Oh, well, I don't know unless I plug them into the wrong ones, in which case he can feel free to correct me. Input 1. Okay, well, that's not how I did it. But it's working, so I'm sticking with it. Okay, so what? I actually haven't set up the Blender benchmark. You need to install the full Blender, right? Oh, really? Oh, I did not know that.
So, my misguided son returns.
Sweet.
I'm impressed you made it this far.
You are no longer my father.
Cool.
Just a malfunctioning machine that must be shut down.
Poor child. If only you could
Dang it.
accept the
Where's
truth.
just the download link,
The
you
curse
guys?
of flesh
Please.
has run rampant across Azeroth, and I will replace it
What's going
with
on? I keep
mechanical
scrolling down instead of that.
purity.
Weird. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I don't know if I want a daily build. Oh, fine. Okay. I guess so. Save. Sure, why not? Float plane chat's mad? They want emotes. Oh. What else do we want to do on this thing now that we've got it up and running? I mean, we could check temps, right? Ooh, yes, we could. Cool. Yes, let's do that. Hold on, let me just grab hardware monitor real quick here. Are you coming down? Oh, Edge, man, did they not install Chrome for me? They didn't. First thing I installed. Cinebench Extreme, right? Here it is. This is 4 times the workload of the regular Cinebench, and is basically a new benchmark that this is like a community thing, right? I think so. So it's a modified version, so that instead of seeing these really high core count processors like the 32-core Threadripper, like this one, instead of just seeing them just like rip through it and then not really giving them a chance to either sometimes get up to full speed or like settle into their sustained like power limit, this one is designed to take 4 times longer, so that it can really separate the truly awesome from the just like very super awesome.
Reload my targeting system.
So you can tell everything we're doing today is very fresh. Yep. I sincerely doubt these are XM pistons.
Reload my targeting system.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, is that Gary? Oh, okay, sure thing. Okay, apparently this board will go up to 4,000 megahertz. I really don't think this fan is going to do that. It's just simply variable. So I'm actually going to check the ICs. They might be really good ones or something very overclockable, but I don't know.
Reload my targeting
4%, yeah. Yeah, it's a ton of small files. There we go. Oh yeah, wow. So this one's only 80 megs, but it's 2,300 files. Well, yep, there's your problem. Got him. They preload anything else. Ooh, Candy Crush. Oh, we can play Candy Crush. Time for a let's go. Did you know Rap Candy something? Oh man, if I set these things to service, am I gonna regret it?
Fools! All you have done is dismantle a piece of furniture. You wish to test my true ordnance? I will happily oblige.
Is it just telling me the answers? This isn't real gaming.
All power to weapons.
Okay. Why don't we try, let's do Cinebench Extreme first.
Beware.
Oh right, you can't have both of them open at the same time. No, I don't want to see this work. Okay, so here's the new one. Extreme! Unofficial mod. So this will take a while.
Magnetic grapple engaged.
Run away, little girl.
Double check those clock speed. So yep, that's 2.8 gigahertz. So this is most assuredly an AVX2 workload.
All power to weapons.
Beware. Beware.
Oh right, I downloaded Hardware Monitor. Thank you, worthless Windows search. I guess I'll just go get it myself then. Where did it go? Thank you, Edge. I have no idea where my download went.
All power to
It
weapons.
never started.
Beware.
Alright. Nope, Edge is not good.
Beware.
Oh, what just happened? Wow, I'm not a huge fan of this mouse. It's like the clicks are hair triggers.
Magnetic grapple engaged.
Run away, little girl.
So I want to see what kind of times we're getting. Just at stop speed. Not even making this up. That's great. That's great. There's so many here. You can barely like keep them all on the stupid
Beware.
page. Okay. So we're 26 to 28 degrees at idle. Sorry, I can put that on your side, David. There you go. And then, no, I got you. I got you, fam. Okay, now we're gonna run this again. We got 11:52 the first time around. Now let's fire up Task Manager. Go ahead and pop that down there. And so you can see here, everything is actually perfectly under control.
Beware.
No 40s. So yeah, like a Xeon, it doesn't draw a crazy amount of power or output a crazy amount of heat when you're just running it at stock speeds. Where you're going to get into trouble is when you overclock it, because it's not like you double the voltage and you double the heat output.
Magnetic grapple engaged.
So, and then Intel and AMD, well, NVIDIA, all the chip guys, they're always tuning for that sweet spot of as much performance as they can squeeze without letting the thermals and the power run away with them. Well, this chip, the rumor is, was never designed to be used like this on an overclockable platform. So, probably taken some work to even get it this far. So we're at 11:58 in Cinebench Extreme, and we can go ahead and fire up
The Mecha originator
now.
has been destroyed.
So here's 2.8.
So has my
So
father.
what's the
You have my
dealio with
gratitude,
2.8? You
heroes.
just fire it up from the
Know
folder?
that King Mechagon's vision of the world is not one my people share.
Do you have to run as administrator
must
or
now
no?
focus on rebuilding. But if you ever
run
require our
anyway.
assistance, you need
Good.
only
Okay,
request
so this will
it.
be our last
This
test here. So
partnership
which one do you
wasn't
guys
that bad.
want to see? Actually,
Reminds
Anthony,
me
which one
how
do you want?
profitable working with you Alliance mooks can be.
Yeah.
Thanks to Team Master Overspark's leadership,
Gooseberry?
the
How long
threat
would we
of
expect
world
Gooseberry to take on this
annihilation
puppy?
was averted.
Oh, don't forget to mention my technical prowess in dismantling those mechanical monstrosities.
Of course, sir.
Have you considered an upgrade?
That's weird. It's complaining about my graphics driver with at least OpenGL 3.3 support. Well, I should have a driver.
Be efficient.
You know what? I might just need a reboot because the.
Yes.
Oh. Wow, no, yeah, the whatever 1080 Ti drivers are on here apparently are old enough that they didn't come with 2000 series drivers in the package, would be my guess. Because normally you can just swap them around and it'll just grab it. Okay, so we're gonna need to grab new NVIDIA drivers. I'm sorry, guys. I'm especially sorry to David, who has been holding the camera like a champion for like an hour and a half. How long have we been streaming? Okay, an hour 45. David, you rock. You can tell even his like fist pound was exhausted. I'm sorry, man. You know we have to do it though. We have to see Blender. We have to see it through. I am amazed this worked. Like, I could not be. Yeah, you've spent enough time goofing around with weird tech with me that. Yeah, you know that this is like. This is pretty good. This is pretty good for me. Oh man, that's fantastic. I mean, I don't know, what else can we throw on this thing in the meantime? We can throw, well, I'll throw Steam on here. Although this really is not designed for gaming use. Not even with a 2080 Ti. I mean, it'll run games in the same sense that you can run games on like a $6,000 Quadro and a $10,000 Xeon. Of course it'll run games. It's just not a great value. And so this is what? We figured about $5 grand all in for the CPU and motherboard? Yep, so in that neighborhood, and then, you know, plus no one puts one